What's up with y'all? Sunday afternoon, Blerd Sports. Dave Spider Can here, aka the villain of the Blerd Cartel. Also, Max Kellerman, Lelouch V's here, Hollywood Sensei's here. What's up with y'all?
Nothing much. Excited for a big day of basketball tonight to see if Boston Celtics can hold off the Mavericks in Game 2. And then, it's a Sunday. I woke up this morning, got to watch some anime. I'm feeling good. I watched that Baki versus King and Ashura movie for some reason. I don't know why I did that.
Because it was bad, but what did you expect?
Yeah. I expected. I got what I expected. Honestly, I got exactly what I expected, but I just thought they would at least try to do better.
Listen, it's something out. It's on Netflix. Netflix been, you can't hit out the bar sometimes, but we got Baki attached to it. You're not really gonna hit too well, honestly, in my opinion, unless you're Afro Kami who lives by Baki. But tonight, what are you expecting from Dallas?
I'm expecting Luka to come out aggressive. I think that he is going to try to respond strong to this, like he's done in pretty much every game that they lost in this playoff run that they've had. But it's going to be difficult because Boston actually has people to keep in front of him and bother him for the whole night. I don't think that the guard play of the Minnesota Timberwolves team, they didn't have they were probably equipped to guard Kyrie and Luka consistently. Boston is. I think it's gonna be harder to have big games from Luka, but I think that he's still capable of putting up 30, 40 points. Maybe on the inefficient, but he's gonna go hard. It just depends on what Boston team shows up tonight. Is it the Boston where everybody's knocking down their shots? Is somebody gonna disappear? Yeah, it's only one way to find out. But I'm big game from Luka, but I still got Boston winning.
What do you expect from Dallas tonight?
Oh, what's the question again?
What do you expect from Dallas tonight in Game 2? Dallas is your team, so.
Well, what I expect tonight is more ball movement. It's hard to win an NBA game when, as a total team, you only have 9 assists. So Luka only had 1 assist in Game 1. So that's just your answer right there. Ball movement. You can't generate offense without moving the ball. 9 assists is not going to get it done. Also, you just got to figure out how to play Porzingis. Because what's happening now with Boston is every time, 1 through 5, they're going to switch. It don't matter. When they put you in the pick and roll, they're going to switch you. So, you got to learn how to defend that. And I feel like Gafford somebody got to help him out. Because once Gafford leaves the post, we fucked. So you can't play Lively and Gafford at the same time. So, but it's the ball movement, though. That's the biggest thing. You got to get more assists. Because 9 assists is not going to cut it.
Yeah, pretty much when you are just getting out assist from 23-9, and I think Boston's playing a basketball game to where I don't care. Luka can score 30 all he wants. What the rest of y'all gonna do? So I just think they're on that aspect, and the cut off his lanes of passing. Also, what just Chris said, just not getting that amount of assists that he would normally get because he's averaging 8 assists a game. Yeah, 1, 2, game 1, and Boston's knowing how to stop Kyrie's passing the basketball, stopping Luka from passing the basketball. So they completely shut Kyrie down. So he only had 2 assists. He averages about 5 assists a game and routinely gets 4 without a problem. And just keeping him to 3 rebounds, 12 points. Kyrie is pretty much non-existent. So if he's non-existent to the rest of the players that's non-existent, then don't get me wrong, PJ Washington did his thing for the most part. 14 points. That's his average. You're just doing what you're supposed to be doing, I guess. And in the NBA Finals, that's not enough. Ironically, doing what you're supposed to be doing is not enough. So Tatum's not doing what he's doing. Jaylen Brown's going to do his thing. If Derek White's not doing it, then Porzingis is going to do it. If you might get an Al Horford sighting. You never know just what Boston is going to do. So are you expecting a switcheroo today? Is going to be Tatum that shows up and Jaylen Brown plays the background today, or just however you think Boston's going to win this one? Just do roughly the same thing.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a more aggressive Jason Tatum this week. This game. He responds well in games where he doesn't do well. At least I've seen throughout these playoffs. He listens to the media. He knows when people are talking about him, and he usually shows up behind that. At least in my experience this past season, following Boston. But I still think that a lot of the defensive scheme for Dallas is to get the ball out of Tatum's hands. So I don't think he's going to have like a nuclear game. He's not dropping 40, but I think he's going to get close to that 20. But I still see Jaylen Brown just being really aggressive and attacking this game, and he's going to have another good game.
Hollywood, I know you're a Dallas fan, so I don't know what you would like Boston to do in a negative kind of aspect of it.
Tatum didn't really have a huge game, but even if he does come out and play better, that don't necessarily guarantee them a win. Because it's a chance the team on the other side of the court plays better as well. I'm not really too concerned, because game 1, OKC, we lost by 22. And what happened after that? We came back and won the series. So, Jason Kidd gonna make his adjustments as he always does. It's gonna be a better game from Boston, from their star, Jason Tatum, but it's also gonna be a better game from Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. I guarantee you Luka Doncic is not having 1 assist tonight. That's not gonna happen. But But yeah, both teams gonna make their adjustments. Obviously, it's the NBA Finals, but I'm not too concerned about Jason Tatum going crazy. And plus, Boston, they shoot a tremendous amount of threes, and we've seen how that can backfire on the team. Go look at the Rockets. They launched how many threes, and they missed all of them, 28 straight.
Yeah, so 27 straight.
That was a nasty one.
Throwing up a bunch of threes really don't scare me. So
I guess they made the comparison when the Warriors played the Celtics game 1, they got busted by 20, and then Steph came out and just went ballistic on them in game 2. So they feel as though Kyrie's pretty much going to have that same Steph Curry vibe, allegedly, but we'll see. Allegedly. So I don't know if they play the same defense they have. You may have the assists has to be the same amount that it was game 1, but if Jason Kidd, being the basketball mentality that he does have, I'm pretty sure he's going to make some adjustments. Hopefully, a workout in that favor. Even if you're betting on him, Kyrie, get 4 assists. Come on, let's hit that line. 2 is crazy. 2 is crazy. Only thing we got really is Luka questionable. He's going to play. He's going to put the Diddy mist on his knee and then keep going, because this injury hasn't hampered him in this whole run of the playoffs. Right. He played the games, scored as normal, stuff like that. So
excuse me.
But who you got winning tonight? I got Boston winning tonight, not by 20 though, but I think they're gonna win. I just strictly off the home field advantage.
Well, the name of the game when Boston wins is to win by a margin. They don't like close games. They do not do well in those consecutively. And if you're a smart person, you don't want to see Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic in a close game at all, ever. Don't do that. So I got Boston winning by 10 this game. But I do have a better performance from Dallas overall. I just think that also Boston didn't have the greatest game. So if they continue to do build off what they did in that first game and get production out of their stars also, that's going to be a hard thing to beat.
Yeah, man, we ain't been down 0-2 this whole playoff run. It's not going to happen tonight. I mean, I'm gonna take the Mavericks I'm gonna give them 8.
All right, he swears on it. So
I feel like if the Mavericks win, it's gonna be a close one. I buzzer beaters. Luka's shoes shown that he's gonna do those. I mean, we've seen Kyrie get those. It's like I would never want to be in a close game against the Mavericks. Not for a second.
I think the driving force might be, if you look at it, if you look at the assists and just look at that 23-9, right? Boston barely beat them in rebounds, so at least they can rebound the basketball, and then both teams were close in turnovers. I mean, we saw Jaylen Brown 3 blocks, 3 steals, stuff like that. But again, they're 9-1 them blocks. I mean, that's ridiculous. But Dallas does know how to take care of the basketball. Only had 11 turnovers to Boston. Well, looking at the game, it would probably look crazy, but the numbers don't lie, and it kind of spelled disaster a little bit. So,
I mean, I'm just saying, like, when you look at the stats of the game, you know what I mean? The shit that fucked us over was the assists and the 3-pointers. You only made 7 3-pointers to their 16, and then 23 assists to 9. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, but the attempts there, 27 attempts to Boston's 42 attempts.
42 attempts.
Jacking.
That's their game. 40% of their shots throughout the season have been, 3-pointers, which is like out of every 10 shots they take, 4 of them are from 3.
Yep.
That's what they do. They got the personnel to do it. I mean, they've shown that pretty much everybody on that team can hit them at a high level, especially when they're open.
Anybody's jacking threes. I don't want to listen. For NBA right now, I don't want to hear no personnel, nothing like that. Anybody's jacking threes. Nobody stop. Al Horford's jacking threes.
But he can hit them. Like, Al Horford is historically a solid shooter. Not like some people got like 20% guys firing threes. Was like, no, find a way to get him involved inside. If you can spread the floor.
Also, it's a different game. So they're going jack 3. 27 is kind of weird. Well, then again, it's only PJ Washington and Luka. They're your long range threats. I mean, compared to Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis, Derek White, maybe Drew Holiday jack up maybe 2 threes, and Al Horford also. So I don't know. We got 2 for Boston tonight, and then 1 for Dallas. But the next joint in basketball, of course, is Caitlin Clark. That white, according to Pat McAfee, not my words. So we got the women's basketball Paris team. And they are crying that Caitlin Clark did not make this roster. We know A'ja Wilson, the best player in the world, probably most likely. But, does Deanna Taurasi deserve to be on there? Who knows? Just asking the question. Just an age thing, maybe. Jewel Lloyd, we know she's a boss. Sabrina's a boss. Brianna's a boss. Kelsey's a boss, Alyssa Thomas, she gets there. Kiala Cooper, Jackie Young, Nafisa, they're all great. Maybe you can take all Chelsea Gray. Maybe. I don't know. That's a questionable one right there for me. But the question is, does Caitlin Clark deserve to be on the Olympic team for the women? People saying, yeah, y'all are dumb. That's your golden goose, your cash cow. Bring eyes to the WNBA, which she has. Well, we just trying. Are you trying to win a gold medal? Or are you trying to get ratings? Which one are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get a gold medal. I don't know what everybody else talking about. Like, I mean, when you look at the squad of players that's up there, like, I'm not subbing none of them out for Caitlin Clark. I'm sorry. Like, I get it. People gonna say, oh, the views and all that. Like, bro, it's the Olympics. The whole world is watching.
Me, she just dropped a 30 ball.
That's nice, but the whole world is watching the Olympics, not just the United States. So, I mean, the views are going to be fine because the world is watching the Olympics, not just the United States of America. Like, I mean, and plus, we got like Caitlin Clark just played a whole college season. I mean, a whole NCAA tournament, and then went straight to the WNBA. Like, can the girl rest? Like, can she give her body a chance to recuperate? Like, I mean, and you see all the players that they got up there. I mean, Diana Taurasi, most likely the GOAT of the WNBA, 20 years in, the most points scored ever. You got to put her on the team. I mean, she's basically like the fucking logo.
Is it just seniority to put her on the team, or is it just like?
I mean, she's arguably the greatest player in the league. You know what I mean? Most points ever. I mean, like, why wouldn't you not have Diana Taurasi on the team? Like, that's like leaving LeBron off or something. Like, I mean, so I'm not taking Taurasi off. Chelsea Gray is arguably a top 5, top 10 player in the WNBA, so you can't take her off. You know what I mean? She's not better than Sabrina, not better than Jackie Young, not better than Kelsey Plum. Who you gonna take her off for? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I get it, you know, bring attention to the league, but like I said, the whole world is watching the Olympics, not just the United States. Caitlin Clark gotta earn the spot on the Olympics. Everybody that we seen listed on that graphic earned their spot. They've been in the league, they've been hooping. I mean, she just got in the joint. Like, I mean, we gotta chill out. Like that, but that's just my opinion. It ain't no snub in my part. I'm not mad that she didn't make it. Like, she not even mad that she didn't make it. So why would I be upset? Like, I mean, the team's still gonna win the gold with or without her. I mean, so it don't matter. That's just my opinion. There ain't no snub in my, like, it's no player that I saw on that list that I would take off this team for Caitlin Clark. Regardless of, you could say, like, the views or people gonna watch, it don't matter. She's not a better player than anybody that was listed on that graphic. Point blank.
Well, Luce, how you feeling about it?
I mirror what Hollywood said a lot on that. I mean, you want to make the best team at the end of the day. It's not about the viewership. I mean, counter to that, like, I mean, yes, the whole world is watching the Olympics, but I mean, the whole world has been watching the Olympics for years, and women's basketball has been featured for years, and it still, like, doesn't have the viewership that, you know, the male counterpart does. So I can't necessarily say it's a terrible idea to try to bring more viewership to it, but replacing someone that's already earned that spot, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, maybe you do something where, like, you reach out to her to have her come practice with the team or something like that. Like, so that you can, like, you know, bring more attention to the experience of the Olympics. But you don't take her out, take somebody else out to put somebody else that hasn't been proven on that stage already to, you know, do what they do. So yeah, I'm with Chris. Keep the list where it's at, but yeah, try to involve her and Angel, because I mean, Angel also is bringing a lot of attention to the WNBA as well.
Right.
Have them come work out with the team. You know, get some content of them practicing and getting some tips, because I mean, the reason why you don't take Diana Taurasi out isn't just because, like, you know, she's, you know, she may not be, like, athletically where she was at in her prime, but she also can give insight to these younger women on how to, like, you know, get to the level that she's gotten to. I mean, she's like the GOAT for a reason, damn near. So yeah, give that knowledge to the young players while they're still there. That's if you look at the WNBA, I mean the regular NBA, like, all of the talks about, like, those practices with Kobe made that the other generation of basketball players better. You want to continue that tradition. So I mean, that's why you don't take literally anyone off that list. So
now, one thing I would say, like, now having her on the team would be valuable experience for her. You know what I mean? Because she would be around all veterans. You know what I mean? And they could, school her to the game, and her game could get more honed playing against the best players in the world in practice. But what people aren't missing, the whole context of this whole thing, the tryouts for the U.S. women's Olympic team was going on while Caitlin was still in college playing basketball. So it's like, how could she make the team if she didn't even try out? She was still, in college playing ball when they was having the tryouts. So, it's just because we know what Pat McAfee said. That's why people are in an outrage. The one player that we should be going crazy for that got snubbed is the shorty from Dallas. Arike. She averaging 27 a game right now. 27 a game. She arguably the best guard in the league. And she ain't make the team for some reason. But we ain't talking about her, but because her skin color is a different complexion, but that's a different conversation. But she should be on the team. She averaging 27 a game. Like, I'm just saying, averaging 27 a game. She got the green light from outside. She can shoot with the best of them. She ain't make the team, but we worried about Caitlin Clark.
Historically, there are always going to be a lot of snubs from the Olympics because Trae Young not making this year's men's team is crazy because this man is a walking 25-10. Like, who else on that list is doing that, especially at the point guard spot? But,
right. No, man.
So, all I'm saying with that, let's not forget Christian Laettner was on the original Dream Team. Just throw that out there. But for references,
they did that. They did that despite Isaiah Thomas, though.
Well, we all knew what that was about, the money move that Mike did. But Dave Portnoy from Barstool just went on a complete rant about, oh, you women are dumb, you women are stupid, or whoever at the committee is dumb and stupid for not putting Caitlin Clark on the team. It's about the ratings, getting your eyes on the team. This is it's the Olympics. David,
that's all niggas care about is ratings. You don't care about if we gonna win the gold medal.
This will be great. This will be great for the sport. All that is great, but last I checked, the women have been doing pretty okay in these Olympics. This isn't Dream Team, and then we get our asses cooked, and then it's just like, oh, we gotta make a redeem team now. So
right.
It's just, and even 2020, we won the 2020 in the summer with the team, with that team, and I didn't think that was the greatest team of all time, but got gold. Bam was on the team. Durant was on the team. That was, and also for the redeemed team, they had to bring in Kobe for that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Kobe, the reason why we won the gold.
Kobe had to get him on his team, so there's no dire strengths in the women's department. And just like, oh, we don't get Caitlin Clark, we're gonna get fucking cooked. Like Asia Wilson's right there, just like
right. Do y'all not see? Do these niggas not see who they got on that team? You got Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Jewel Lloyd is on the team. You know what I mean? Brianna Stewart. Like, bro, that's the top two players in the league right there. Asia Wilson and Brianna Stewart. You don't need nobody else. You know what I mean? And then Kalia Copper, shout out to North Philly. You know what I mean? She's a baller. Like, she be throwing up 30 like it's nothing. Like, my question is this, though. Even if Caitlin Clark made the team, you know what I mean? It's not really a question. It's more of a statement. But even if she made the team, motherfuckers is still going to complain because it's going to be like, oh, why is she not starting? You know what I mean? And it's all this other shit. So it's like you going to complain regardless if she made it or if she didn't. And if she did made it, who would she start over?
Nobody.
You know what I mean? Who would she get more minutes than from that roster that you just put up there? Who, like, come on, y'all gotta be serious.
Just riding the pine.
Like all this, y'all be the views. Who gives a fuck about views? You play sports to win. You don't play sports for views. That the team, the association, they worry about the views. As a player, I'm not worried about that shit. I'm trying to win.
I check. We're trying to win this one, so just like it ain't a ratings thing. Like y'all know Simone Biles is coming back, right? I mean, people are going to watch. Even Caitlin Carr is on the team. We're going to watch Simone Biles do what she does. Like we got them big, like Olympic level stars coming back to win. Oh, for the country. This is for the country. This isn't for This is for one sector of sports. It's for the whole United States. It was a whole thing. So people had to stop looking at it just like, oh my God, this is for all of women's basketball. And yeah, for United States. So make it just the WNBA thing. That's fine. And then we all know semantics. There's more people at a fever game than the NBA Finals. We're going to pay that $70 to go to a fever game. Maybe. We're not going to pay $700 to go to the game one of NBA Finals with some racist Boston fans. I'd rather not. Not today. So, yeah. So get the semantics down. Is Caitlin Clark good for the WNBA? Yes. You understand. Ride that pony till you can't anymore. It's probably going to just last a year. That's it. You're in the league now. Cool. On to the next batch that aren't going to get covered. And I hope Cameron Brink and Angel Reese rise that wave too. And Brink just said, "Hey, we're privileged." I don't know. I mean, she admitted, and then you know how Angel Reese, with her skin tone, she has to speak in code, but she pretty much said the same thing. It's like, "Hey, it wasn't just her; it was all of us." I get it. I'm just gonna ride the wave. So it's nothing.
Media.
So that's like even with the men's basketball team, we had to build the Avengers in this one.
Yes, they did.
LeBron, Steph, KD, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Bam Adebayo, and Tyrese Halliburton. So who got snubbed in that one? And who are you going to take off for that? It was the same conversation.
Who's the biggest white star in the NBA right now?
That's American.
That's American. Whoever it is, that's
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, Austin Reeves got snubbed.
AR-15.
He's the Caitlin Clark of the NBA.
Well, no, maybe it's DiVincenzo. Maybe I don't know. Like
DiVincenzo. Look at this nigga, Key. Shout out to Paul Pierce. You know what I mean,
I don't know. If they ain't European, I mean, the fuck. But yeah, ain't nobody crying about it. We just got the Avengers together. I know Kawhi doesn't want to play because Kawhi is, but yeah, nobody's worried about who getting snubbed in that one. It's just Caitlin Clark. We gotta cry about this. So.
The white woman tears. Let's go.
Tears over tears. But yeah, all right. So it's my time right now. So let's build this parlay. Let's build this parlay.
First time doing a parlay.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Parleezy.
I don't know if you don't bet, you know what I mean, don't do it. Everybody got advice though, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but
everybody need money these days.
Let's throw 10 in. We can't listen. Throw 10 in. We trying to get you 500 real quick. So we got Luka's line is 31.5. So do we think Luka is making 32 points tonight? Doubtful.
Yes, I think he will.
I'll take the over on that one.
Luka for 32 points tonight?
Yeah. He's
if anybody gonna get 30 on the Mavericks, it'll be Luka.
13. We're on 32 points.
We know he could get. Yeah, I mean,
we'll do Luka 30. How about that? We're good with that.
Luka 30.
Luka 30. Kyrie 23.5 points is this line. Over or under?
I'm gonna say over for this game.
Sheesh.
Only because he was under last game. I don't think he go under two games in a row.
Listen, I can't trust Kyrie at all. I'm sorry.
Knowing the personnel of Boston, I might take that under. But no, but it's Kyrie.
You keep saying it's Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the under. I think he gets like 22 tonight.
I'm gonna be the fork in the road. Pause if you need it. I'm not betting on Kyrie tonight. I got maybe on assists. Other than that, PJ Watson 12.5. I'll take the 11.5 for PJ.
Yeah, under for PJ.
You go less.
He's gonna have a tough night.
Under on PJ.
11.5. I think he make 12 for the most part. I believe. Let's go with the Boston Celtics. Tatum 26.5 is his line tonight.
I want to go under.
I
like the under too, but it depends.
I think he's gonna be aggressive tonight. I take the over.
Take the over. Well, Jaylen Brown's line is 22.5. I got Jaylen Brown for 20. I'll do that.
Jalen Breezy,
The Harvard man. You got 20 for the astronaut tonight?
I got 20. I probably got 25 for Jalen. Again, he didn't have a good game last night. 2 nights ago either. So I think he's gonna come out a bit more efficient tonight. He might turn the ball over more though.
All right, what about Tingus Pingus? 15?
Or Zingis.
I like 15.
Porzingis.
Yeah, 15.
15 for Porzingis. Derek White.
I think Derek White is gonna get like 11 points. He's gonna be more defensive tonight. He's gonna have a bigger assignment tonight.
All right, we'll go 11 points for Derek White. Wow, Drew Holiday.
Drew.
Y'all leaving Drew alone.
Drew Holiday.
Because he's so hard to predict. Because, one game he can drop like 7, and the next game he drops like 20.
Right.
And it's really no way to tell what it's going to be. I just know he's going to play great defense. If he's got a steals, I would go over on the steals for Drew.
Drew Holiday for the steals. If you had to predict Drew Holiday for steals, how many steals?
I would say he's getting 2 steals tonight.
Yeah, 2 steals.
He had one last game, and he hasn't had 2 steals in 2 games. Last time he had 2 steals was against the Pacers.
It could happen again.
If we know that Dallas's goal is to try to move the ball more, he's gonna be in the passing lanes. I give him 2.
All right, what about threes? Luka 3 threes?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Derek White 2 threes?
Yes. Derek White 2 threes.
And Tingus Pingus 2 threes?
Also 2 threes.
Interesting. PJ Washington 2 threes?
I'm gonna give him 1.
Damn. PJ Washington's line is 2.
He let me down last game, but he could hit 2 threes.
It's minus 1,000 for 1 3. It's not even worth that.
Minus 1,000 is crazy.
All right, let's go to rebounds. Luka 8 rebounds. His line is 9.5. We got him with 10.
I got him with 8 rebounds tonight. I think he's gonna be shooting the ball more than rebounding it.
Tatum 8 rebounds.
Yes.
I don't know.
He's been averaging like 10.8.
His line is 9.5, so be 10.
Yeah.
I got him for 8.
I think you're gonna get like 9-10 tonight.
All right, assists. But Hollywood was mentioning Luka 8.5 on the assists. Listen, I'm not touching it tonight. That's just me.
I would say yeah, only because the ball, like a lot of those assists didn't happen because niggas wasn't knocking down shots. You know what I mean? So, the shots start falling, the assists go up. So
that is correct.
Yeah.
So what do you got Luka for assists? I got Tatum getting his 5. I think Tatum's gonna get 5 assists.
Yeah, Tatum gets 5 assists
tonight. He should get like 8.
Wow.
8 assists.
I'm guessing 7. They're going to be looking for him in the passing lanes. At least that's the first thing that I would do, because I know you see the assist disparity. He's going to try to move the ball more.
Is Kyrie getting 4 assists?
Yes. All to Luka.
And I'm putting my Jaylen Brown 1 steal and Jaylen Brown 1 block. That's just my little thing we'll put down.
He's been consistent with that.
I don't know about this Luka 8 assist thing.
I see him getting like 7 this game.
I see him getting a triple-double.
Oh, my God. Tatum double-double?
20 and 10.
Sheesh. Hold on. Let's see if we get Tatum. Yeah, definitely Tatum on the double-double. Maybe. I'm still on the assist part. That's a little confusing for me. But listen, we got Luka 30, PJ Washington 11 and a half, Jaylen Brown 20, Porzingis 15, Derek White 11, 3 threes by Luka, 2 from Derek White, 2 from Porzingis. I'm not liking that too much, but we're gonna rock with it. And then Luka 8 rebounds, Tatum 8 rebounds, Tatum 5 assists. Listen, if you betting, put it down. You know what I mean? The Porzingis 2 threes. I don't know. I might take that off maybe, but we're gonna figure it out. He was just jacking shit. That was his first game back. But yeah, Hollywood Sensei, where you find you at? Good sir.
I mean, you can find your boy anywhere the Blerd Cartel is. Yeah, I mean. Also, you can find me Hollywood_Sensei 215 all social media platforms. Welcome to Hollywood back this Tuesday. We're going over my top 25 greatest rappers of all time post I put up on Facebook that's got a lot of people in they feeling. So we're gonna talk about that, John. I mean, and then also the What It Sound Like podcast. I mean, make sure you follow us.
All right, Lelouch, where they can find you at also?
Yeah, find me on the Then Now podcast. This Tuesday we're gonna be covering the first 2 episodes of no, we already covered Acolyte. I'm on last week. I'm sorry. Check that out on the Then Now YouTube page. This week we're gonna be covering a cartoon made by Martian Blueberry for Walmart about the Super Dad. So looking forward to covering that. Check out blerd.com. We always have content going there, and be on the lookout for the promo for our cons that we're hitting this season. It's still up there. We're going to BlerdCon. We're going to DreamCon, and we're going to what's the third? What is the third? How do I not know my own stuff? I'll get back to you.
Atlantic Con, something like that.
Atlantic City Con. Yep, Atlantic City Comic Con.
All right, check all them out, and then roundtable, believe Wednesday. Not sure what the topic is going to be yet, but we will have it Wednesday. And then other than that, WWE 2K24 My GM mode. I think we're going to be probably streaming that sometime sooner. Probably the next 2 days when we're doing that. But yeah,
it was a good stream.
Huh?
No, I just said it was a good stream.
Oh yeah, we be talking that shit.
And
on
your boy is back on roundtable this week. I'm back. I mean, my job was drawing, man. I had a nigga couldn't even, you know what I mean?
Back. I know how that goes, my guy.
So follow us on YouTube, Facebook, X, IG, all that jazz. And let's see, game 2 tonight, and we'll be at game 3 is what, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Well, I think we'll be back tomorrow. Review game 2. See if anybody cashed out on this parlay. Well, let's see y'all. Enjoy yourselves. Subscribe, all that jazz.